What's going on, guys? This is Jake from Warcry Games, and today we're going to do our first ever Let's Play of a full video game with starting with a game called Titanfall 2 for the PlayStation 4. I've heard the campaign's amazing, and I just checked online. It's only roughly 6 hours or so, so I'm going to split this up into probably 30 to 45 minute increments, and I'll label each episode, episode 1, episode 2, so on and so forth. So yeah, let's just jump in. This is Titanfall 2 on the PlayStation 4 Pro, which, by the way, I do have here hooked up. It's the God of War limited edition one. Yeah, let's do it.
Things I've seen on the battlefields of the frontier, the pilot is the true dominant force. Fast and agile, graceful yet devastating, perceptive, resourceful, and relentless. A pilot sees the world differently. Sheer walls become flanking routes. Pilots fight differently. Experience in deception and maneuver, even overwhelming odds shift in their favor. But what truly separates the pilot from all the grunts and machines of the battlefield is the bond between a pilot and a Titan. To a Titan, a pilot can only be stopped by overwhelming force, or an equal. The frontier has been the only home I've ever known. For years, our lands have been destroyed by the IMC, forcefully taking our resources, polluting and destroying our planets, and killing us off if we try to resist. Despite recent victories at Demeter and beyond, we have a long way to go before the IMC is defeated. Now, I serve as a rifleman in the militia, fighting to free the frontier. I'm a long way from becoming a pilot. But when that day comes, I hope I can live up to the honor.
Alright, let's do this. I've played Titanfall 1, but that didn't have a single player campaign. It was just for multiplayer only on the Xbox One back at launch. It was a really good game. This is supposed to, like I said, have an amazing campaign. The story's supposed to be good. The online multiplayer is supposed to be good. I think it was released at like a bad time against some heavy hitters. I'd have to check the months, but like around the Call of Duty and Battlefield, around that time. So this kind of went under the radar. My goal, what I'm trying to do is I have this massive backlog, I think roughly 50 to 60 titles. This has been on it for a while, and I want to start just playing through my backlog. And I figured, why not just record it all, show you guys me playing through each game. And this is a good way to start my new playlist of, let's play a full video game. And yeah, so welcome to episode number 1 of Titanfall 2 for the PlayStation 4. And during cinematic scenes, I'll try to be quiet just so you can soak in the story.
Here we go, Rifleman Cooper. Oh, hell. Shit must have power cycled the sim pod since last time. We'll have to recalibrate it. That feel right to you, Cooper? All right, we're good to go. Let's see how much you remember from last time. Setting the neural link. Not quite the same as a Titan link, but it's similar. To learn new skills, we need to be in the right state of mind. Ah, much better. Technically, I'm not supposed to be training you, but in you I see potential. Besides, we're in war. Who's got time for classes, eh? Here you go, up and over. Let's pick up the pace, enabling jump kit assist. Jump kits operate on the principle of relaxed stability. Once your jump kit...
Enable auto sprint. So yeah, let's do it.
calibrates to your movement style, enhanced mobility becomes second nature. Beautiful, isn't it? Inspired
It
by
really
our
is.
home planet of harmony. This is where I grew up. This is what we're fighting for, Cooper. A world that's not metal and smoke. The freedom to live in peace and prosperity. Let's make sure your jump kit is strong. Basic wall with you. Good. Now you're moving. Under here, stay low.
So I'm used to this from Apex
Simple
Legends.
double jump. Follow the ghost. We've retaken over a quarter of frontier space since the Battle of Demeter. Militia's better organized now. More people join every day to fight terrorists. People like you. We used to just run and hide from them. But now, we chase them.
It's a beautiful environment. Yeah, so the developer is Respawn Entertainment for Titanfall 1, 2, I believe for some Star Wars games, and then, or they were about to be for one of the Star Wars games. I think they are. I think they are part of it. And then they also came out with Apex Legends, the massive battle royale that just dropped, I believe February of this year, 2019. Same mechanics, kind of moving mechanics. It feels very similar. No wall jumping though. That's a holdover of 1, but not Apex.
In combat, things never go as you expect. You must be ready to use any weapon you can find on the field. These are just a few of the weapons I've come across out there. Time to hit the range.
Wow, okay. This is the same thing that's in... okay, so I guess they are reusing a lot of assets. So the Spitfire is an amazing gun in Apex Legends. I love it. Heavy ammo. So hopefully some of my knowledge actually transfers over to this game now that I've played a pretty good amount of Apex Legends. Gun range. Yeah, let's start with this. This is interesting. This is going to be one of the Titan swords.
Loud your weapon. Get more precision. Aim down the sights. Good. Practice more if you want, then head to the gauntlet.
Keyboard and mouse would be a lot easier, so forgive me if my accuracy isn't where it needs to be. But yeah, I picked this game up on PlayStation 4. I believe when I bought the console, it came with it, so from just somebody else. Let's see, let's get a good feel for some of these. R201, I know the 301. Alternator.
As much as you want, and meet in the gauntlet.
The Wingman. That's an Apex. That's it, huh? So we'll go Spitfire and R201. Sounds good.
All right, got a new gauntlet for you to run today. Part time is 2 minutes. Gotta do better than that to continue. Follow the ghost and find your own path. Pilots have to strike a balance in combat. Speed is paramount, but you must also keep your target. The gauntlet is where we practice those skills until they're second nature. Remember, you move faster when you walk. Give it a try.
Keep forgetting about the double jump.
Nice run. See the results board on the wall? You set a new best time. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, so be sure to run us a few times with different weapons. Look at the results board for more tips on how to improve. Now that you're warmed up, if you want a real challenge, you can race against other pilot ghosts. Word of warning though, the pilots who recorded these ghosts are the best in the SRS. If you can beat them, you'll be on your way to being a real pilot. Go ahead and run the gauntlet as much as you want. When you're done, I've got something special to show you.
I think one time's enough for now, but I can see that being pretty fun. Let's just continue on.
All done with the gauntlet?
I'm ready to see what's next.
Good. You're gonna like this. It's time you learn the other half of being a pilot. The Titan. Let's go call one in.
It's about time. I'm ready.
That's the spirit. But first, we're gonna need a little more space. That's my partner, BT. He's a Vanguard class. Homegrown militia technology. First Titan chassis we designed ourselves. One we didn't have to steal from the IMC. Go ahead, Rifleman. Call on your first Titan. Look up to the sky. There he is. All right, Rifleman. Sounds like it's about to hit the fan. I'm pulling you out.
Powering down all non-essential systems.
Cooper, ready up. Easy call. You just let VR. He needs a minute to decompress. He'll be ready to go. Trust me. Yes, sir. Heads up. They're killing us. Trying to anyway. Good session in there. You'll get the hang of it someday. We'll make a pilot out of you yet, Rifleman. But not today. No time.
Last of most.
Anderson.
You son of a bitch. See you down there.
What a
We're gonna
tease.
see a new planet today. Maybe even die on it. See you down there, Rifleman. Good luck.
Get your ass under the SIP pod, Cooper. Meet at the dropship.
We'll go with regular for now. Yeah, it's kind of like my personal motto is I always stick like with the regular or with the normal mode, and then if I find it too easy, I bump it up to hard. For whatever reason, if it's too hard, I'll bump it down to regular. But yeah, we'll stick with regular. Yeah, it's such a tease. Like, hey, call down the Titan, because you're like, yeah, I want to jump in this mech, and then they take it from you. No, we're about to be attacked, so Wondering where the story's gonna go. Mid-battle, is it gonna be like a trial by fire? We just have to jump in one from, I don't know, Captain Lastimosa there. Does he fall? We have to take over his Titan BT. I'm just thinking. I don't know. I know no spoilers of this game. I don't know anything about it, but yeah. I mean, so far they've got my interest. You know, it's peaked. Trial by fire, you jumping in. Oh, is that my teammate? I gotta heal. Having a hard time telling between friend and foe. Looks like blue light's good, red light's bad.
Lastimosa, hostile Titans inbound. Apex predators.
Copy that, BT. Listeners, stay down, Cooper. BT, let's go.
I could have called it.
We have 18 hours. 18 hours until the Ark is sealed and ready for delivery. corpses alone, you sick bastard. We've got a job to do, eh? We make corpses, we don't clean them up. Let's go.
I don't think we saw the captain die. He might have been captured. BT looks like it got destroyed though, so. Body floating downriver? Wow. That's BT and Captain.
BT, transfer authorization to new pilot. Link, Bravo Tango 7274. Cooper, take my Titan. Use my helmet and my jump kit. This is the real thing. Take care of him.
I did call it. I kind of had that feeling, you know. Tough instructor teaching you the ropes, and you're going into battle with him, immediately being interrupted. It kind of had that vibe. And you've never piloted a Titan before, so this will be your first, your intro. That's handy. Before I go to the next spot, looks like there's some animals over there. Ah, okay. Oh, they don't die easy. Alien planet. This is a beautiful area too. Wow. I wish I had a 4K capture card. This is actually just a 1080p one. 4K was expensive.
Insufficient power.
Right, so we get the power source. Where are you?
Power low. Insufficient power.
The arc is being transferred for recapture. Take a few shelters on.
Double jump offline. That explains. What's my health look like?
Captain Cole of the 3rd Militia
Don't want a flat line.
Militia intruders, this is General Marder of the Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation. You're in violation of sovereign law. I'm offering you a brief amnesty. Surrender yourself to an IMC officer or force. If you refuse, you will be eliminated.
We work for whoever the IMC say. What are you trying to get? Metal?
So I gotta go up, but I want to see if there's anything hidden down here. Weapon ammo. Those collectibles, doesn't look like it.
When you militia forces in the region, you will find one. Try to discard any weapons. Surrender immediately. Do not attempt to resist. Lethal force is authorized against any
Guess you gotta be quiet. Wasn't sure how much of a stealth mechanic was in it, but in Apex Legends, yeah, you can definitely hear footsteps. What's that? Search of one. Don't like the Hemlock either. I think that's the burst weapon. Ouch. what do we got here? DMR 201. I'm sticking with the 201. Okay, so I gotta go over there. Double jump online. Let's do this. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that was closer. Sniper, huh? Where are you at? There. Hopefully for zoom. Alright guys, we're going to call it now that we hit this checkpoint. Alright, so now we got the battery, we got to go back to the Titan and then boot it up. That'll happen in the next episode. I'll try to get that up in the next day or two, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, just hit the like button, comment down below, tell me what you think of this series, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.